The mysterious legend of the Turk. Meet the Turk, an extraordinary mechanical chess-playing automaton from the 1700s that stunned the world with its apparent genius. It made its own moves, declared checkmate with flair, and even laughed in the faces of its opponents. For nearly 90 years it toured the globe, defeating top chess players and historical figures alike. Newspapers and scholars tirelessly tried to uncover its secrets. Was it truly a thinking machine? Or just an elaborate hoax? Astonishingly, the truth behind this enigmatic marvel remained hidden for decades and nearly perished with it when the Turk was destroyed in a fire. But we've rebuilt this legendary machine to uncover how it worked and how it managed to deceive the world for almost a century. The birth of the Turk. Our story begins in Vienna, 1769, during a grand event hosted by the Empress of Austria. The highlight was a famed French magician performing illusions with magnets. The audience was spellbound, everyone except one man, Hungarian inventor Wolfgang von Kempelen. Disappointed by the magician's show, he boldly promised the Empress that he would return the following year with something far more astonishing. And so, over 6 secretive months in his home, Kempelen created the Turk. The big reveal. At the next royal event, Kempelen unveiled his invention. The crowd was mesmerized as a solemn-looking mannequin sprang to life, effortlessly moving chess pieces and outclassing his challenger. Word of the Turk spread like wildfire. Soon, crowds from across Europe lined up for a chance to face it. 10 years later, still in high demand, Kempelen launched the Turk's first European tour in 1783. A typical performance began with Kempelen theatrically opening the machine's doors to reveal intricate machinery. He would light a candle behind the components to show there was no hidden figure inside, then open the main compartment, mostly empty, to reinforce the illusion. Finally, he'd draw a chess set from a drawer, and the Turk was ready. Kempelen challenged the most brilliant audience members. The Turk almost always won. European fame. From city to city, the Turk took on master chess players, including the brilliant minds of the Enlightenment. In France, it famously defeated Benjamin Franklin, a devoted chess enthusiast, with ease. Yet the more victories the Turk claimed, the more speculation grew. Some thought it was magnetically controlled. Others suspected a child might be hidden inside. But Kempelen took the truth to his grave when he died in 1804 at age 70. Eventually, the Turk was sold to German inventor Johann Maelzel for what would now be worth roughly $300,000. Maelzel and the American tour. Maelzel soon uncovered the Turk's secrets and relaunched its tour, this time in America, with even greater success. But in Baltimore, 2 curious boys peeked into the Turk's storage shed and claimed to see a man climbing out of the machine. Their story hit the local paper but was retracted days later due to lack of proof. Even today, false information spreads rapidly. That's why we've partnered with Ground News, a news platform created by a former NASA engineer. Ground News lets you compare how stories are reported across the political spectrum, exposing bias, reliability, and hidden ownership. You can see, for instance, how news of the Boeing Starliner varies drastically between left and right-leaning outlets. Their blind spot feed even highlights stories overlooked by one side entirely. Tap the link below or scan the QR code to get 40% off the unlimited access plan. The show goes on. Back on tour, Maelzel's first major opponent was none other than Napoleon Bonaparte, who also lost. For 2 decades, Maelzel and the Turk wowed audiences from Boston to the Mississippi. Still, no one had unraveled its mystery. Famed writer Edgar Allan Poe, fascinated by the machine, observed it firsthand and later penned an essay theorizing that a man was hidden inside, controlling the game. By the 1830s, Maelzel was touring through America and Cuba. But in a tragic twist, he died unexpectedly at sea. The Turk returned to the U.S. without its creator. It was inherited by Poe's own physician, long intrigued by the automaton but without a charismatic showman. The Turk faded into obscurity. It was donated to a Philadelphia museum, where it remained until a devastating fire reduced it to ashes. The secret of the Turk, it seemed, was gone forever. The secret finally revealed. But 1 year later, the son of the Turk's final owner revealed everything in a published article. The Turk was never an automaton. It had always been operated by a skilled chess master hidden inside. The fake machinery was only a decoy. The lower drawer didn't reach the back, leaving room for an operator to lie down beneath a false floor. As Kempelen opened doors to show off the machinery, the hidden player would silently shift between compartments using a sliding seat and concealed doors, perfectly timing their movements. Once the show began, the operator would sit beneath the Turk's body, open a secret panel, and use a candlelit workspace to control the mannequin's arm through a clever pantograph system. The system allowed precise imitation of movements, lifting, twisting, and placing chess pieces on a mirrored board. To observe his opponent's moves, the operator looked through a false ceiling beneath the real chessboard, which used magnetic pieces and suspended wires. Whenever a piece moved, the magnets would wobble, revealing the location of the play. Though the original operator remains unknown during Maelzel's tours, a number of renowned chess masters took turns manning the Turk from the inside, all keeping the secret. Over nearly 90 years, the Turk played hundreds, possibly thousands of matches, and won most of them. Amazingly, those two boys who once claimed to see a man climbing out of the machine were likely telling the truth. But the Turk kept its illusion alive for another 30 years. Final note and giveaway. We're running a giveaway. The winner of the last one is Marco. Congratulations. In the next video, we'll be giving away an exclusive Mechanical Turk poster. To enter, simply like this video, sign up at the link below, and comment with your theory about how you thought the Turk worked. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.